People say you can train a horse on anything, which I think is true. We're fairly unique training on the track, although it's been done many times by many other people. America and Australia, they're mostly based on the track. I was always wary when we first came here. I wondered how they'd react to being on a racecourse all the time, but I've got to say it doesn't really bother them at all. We don't find that they get any more stress. That doesn't seem to play a factor at all. We've got 2 sites now. We've got obviously here at Southwell and we've got Wolverhampton. We had more horses and we needed more stables. The option became available for Wolverhampton and it was too good of an opportunity to miss, really. So this is the Wolverhampton wing. So there is 26 boxes per barn. This main barn is almost identical to the main barn at Southwell. They are very, very similar. Less horses here, so less staff naturally. As demand increases, we'll be looking to get a few extra people. The majority of it is just the same setup. The way we exercise is just slightly different, just based purely on the nature of the track. Southwell's a lot more of a galloping track. Here it's a lot tighter. Yeah, the work routines are tailored around the makeup of the track, basically. We move them around relatively regular. Try and split it as much 50-50 as you can. Sometimes it can be that we think that one track will suit a horse better, and sometimes it's just if they get stale. They always say a change is as good as a break, so it's nice to be able to switch them across. But if I'm honest, it will depend mainly on where we're racing. So I mean, some weeks we could have 3 meetings at Wolverhampton, so it just makes far more sense to stop down here. Depends on staffing levels as well, because naturally that can fluctuate somewhat between the 2 yards. If one of the yards is short, then I get down to the one that's a bit shorter.
Do you get hands-on?
Sometimes they bully me into it, yeah, sadly. They mainly get me to do the heavy lifting. The girls always tell me that's a blue job. No, it's more of a blue job. It's just standard practice in the mornings. Annie and Kat are sort of, seems to be the life and soul of the Southwell yard, and then Alicia and Jess acting crazy down here. Yeah, we have good banter. Biggest challenges faced with training is attracting owners and getting the horses. Without the owners, we've got no horses to train, so you need to attract them first. You get the owners by getting the results. This time of the year, you're thinking about obviously what you're doing at the moment, but you're thinking about the turf already and the plans that you're going to have and all the fun times you're going to have and try and win. Being around your owners when you win, that's what kicks you out of bed. Biggest lesson in training, don't overdo it at home. Keep your horses happy, keep your staff happy. Just try and run a happy ship. There's always the strong desire to get a really good horse. Where is that next really good horse going to be? You know, for smaller trainers like me, that might be, you know, when is the next 100 rated horse going to be? But then the stage after that is when are you going to get that group horse? You know, when are you going to get that group 1 horse? If you're a smaller operation, it does happen. They're few and far between. You just keep the show on the road and try and keep going until you get that good one.